Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I'm just going to do a simple project. Today I'm just going to make some tags, some creepy tags, Halloween tags, the month of October tags, tags for October daily, and just in general, I love bats, so I use bats all year long. I don't use them just for the month of October, and I do creepy things all year long. It's a lifestyle for me. I love creepy, spooky, all the way from cutesy creepy to gory, bloody creepy. So I am going to make some little tags. Very simple project, very, very simple. Today I am using my little tags, and every time I see these tags, they remind me of a ghost. Sometime I'm going to have to make some ghost tags. But today I am using this size. So it would be the second to the largest, and they're really cute. They have a little stitching. You can see the little stitching that's on them. And they already have a place where it cuts out the hole, so that is awesome. So I'm going to put these aside. I got these from Temu. They were just this little nesting set, and they work amazing. Set those aside, and that's what it looks like. And let me see if I can get my... I know people like to see the measurements. Let me see if I can get my... This is approximately a little over 2.5 by 3 3/4. 3 3/4 by 2.5, approximately. Back in my chair and get the rest of it done. But this is very simple project, and you can do it with any background stamp and any die cuts. You can cut this out, your tags out by hand. But today I am using, let me put this aside. There we go. I'm just going to use this simple Harlequin stamp. And I'm going to turn this over because I already have a messy back on it. And this is how I like to do things, grungy, instead of getting out my whole platform and everything. Because, and I've already stamped this side. I know I'm all over the place. I know I have ADD. I'm the person, ooh, look, there's a bunny, and go that way. And ooh, look, there's a squirrel over there. So just bear with me today. I am so happy to be back to crafting. I have not crafted anything since early last week because I've been out of town. Awesome trip with my friends. I live here. I went to my one friend's house, and from her house then we went on to our other friend's house, and we just had an amazing time. Just amazing time. So see, I told you the ADD is really bad this morning. Sorry about that. I'm coming back. So I come home, and my love, he is sick. So for 2 days I've been taking care of him. So I'm back in the craft room now. Really excited. I have all these projects planned out to do Monday and Tuesday. But I was taking care of him, which is fine. I prefer to be taking care of him when he's sick. So he went back to work today, so I have a little bit of time. I thought I would finish up my little project that I had in my head to do. So when I don't want to get out my platform and I want a grungy look, I just leave it on the acetate that it comes on, put it down flat, and just kind of look, you know, kind of eyeball it of what size, because I'm going to turn this over and smush it down. But if you like the grungy look and kind of spooky, creepy, this works really well for me. So I only ink up what I need. And you can also control better how much ink there is on it. Then I just put the lid on it. And whichever side you want to place down. And I kind of want it to be straight. There we go. And then just take the back side, and I just kind of smush it down a bit. And I don't want it super dark, so I just barely tap down on it. And take my little tool and turn it over and see. And I don't care that that is not just perfect or anything. I want it to look grungy like that. That's just the look that I really like anyway. Grungy, spooky, scary, creepy, however you'd like to say that. I'm gonna put this aside. That's all the stamping that we're going to do. And I stamp lines on the other side because this is going to be a journal tag. Or I can pop it in some Happy Mail, pop it in a card, whatever. But there, black and white, really simple. You can use any background that you want. It does not have to be spooky, creepy, anything. Let me set this aside. So there you have, that is all done. Now all we need is, I use my bat die cut. It's a lot of bats. See, it's pretty small. They're pretty small bats because if this is, that's pretty much the same 3 3/4, and this is 2.5 inches, so that's probably 3 3/4 by maybe 3 3/4, something like that. Pretty small bats. And I just punched them out of some black and white paper because I'm just kind of going with something really generic. Harper's Boutique. And this is how the sheets are. And this is just paper, actual paper. There's one of the pages that I used to cut out the bats. And then the back has the other two. This one, to cut out the bats. That one, and then the next one that is up. This other one. I need to use that one to cut out a whole page of bats. So that was the black and white Harper's Boutique. That aside, and here is a little bit of the bats left. See, they look totally different whenever you have that paper cut out. It's just black and white pattern. And I really like to do cutouts do die cuts in patterns. There's the other one, the next to the last sheet. There's the last sheet in the book. There was the next to the last sheet, and then here's the polka dots. You can tell more what the polka dots are. But I've already made several of them, and I'll show them at the end. That's why most of them are gone. But I have these set out for this, and all of them are different. I just randomly put my bats on there. And a few of them I put my bats on and then stamped the Harlequin pattern. And I decided that I liked it this way better. But you probably may not even be able to tell the much difference, but I'll show you at the end. So all I'm going to do now is just glue them on. It's a really simple project. If you're just needing some journal tags, or if you just want some to give away and you don't have a lot of time, because you can cut the die cuts, day cuts? Yeah, they're day cuts. You can cut the die cuts out days ahead and just have them ready. And I am using Art Glitter Glue because it does dry quickly. It dries flat. You don't have any warping. And you don't have to use a lot. I really have too much on there. So let's just randomly stick this bat on here. Kind of had the pattern laid out so I wouldn't have to make this video too long for you, because I know anything over 15 minutes, you've lost my attention usually, because I am ADD. So there's my second bat. There we go. And they're not super visible. I know they're bats, and that's all that matters to me. But I just like it whenever you do a pattern on a pattern with the same colors. Not sure if that's considered a monochrome. I could be really wrong with the words. Not wording really great today either. So, see, a really, really simple, quick project. But as I said in the beginning, you can use any background stamp. You can use all different colors. You can use one color. Just really simple, ideal. And I have only been junk journaling since November of last year. That's not very long. And I didn't know anything. I didn't know what a tag was, what it was for. I didn't know anything. I just saw one and I thought that would be really cool to start doing. I had no idea so many different aspects to a junk journal. So just doing a little simple, easy project. Somebody that's just starting out. I would have loved to seen this because I just kind of had to figure it all out on my own and watching videos and things. So there you go. That's it. See, I've already stamped lines, and you didn't have to stamp the lines on that side. But one other thing I am going to do is the edges. I should have done that in the beginning, but I forgot. So we're going to just edges. I just like the edges to be inked up. You don't have to ink the edges up at all. It's a really simple project. Just make it your own. And I would love, love, love to, if you make something simple, if you make a tag and you put a background stamp on it and you just stamp some, you just glue some die cuts on it, make a tag out of it, put your link below in the comments and I will go watch it. I absolutely love to see what other people are doing that's more on the simple range, because this time of year is a little busier for me. There, see? And if you make something like this, or you have made something like this, put your link in the comments and I will go watch it and I will go comment on your what you have created. Because I love simple, easy, quick ideals. I don't need to mass make. I don't need to do 20 different things to it. I just like to make simple project whenever I need it. And I cannot see that. I'm just trying to put this back in here. There we go. Yay! And let's see, what ink did I use today? This is what I used. It's pretty much my go-to black. The Ranger Distress Permanent Waterproof Archival ink. My multi-use tool. And I used the bat dies. And I use this simple die, so it's a really quick project to put together. Just use black and white paper, just cut the die cuts, glue them on, and there. All I need is, and this, I thought I had some black and white, and I really probably will look for black and white. I may replace these, but I have orange and white, so that's what we're going for with today, just because I don't have black and white. And also, when I do black and white, like this, with this orange, you can put any color with black and white. And you can also put more embellishments on it after you write on it. This is the challenge. It's a pretty small hole. Go. Get way out of frame here. Okay, there we go, and it is done. Done, done, done. That was pretty quick. And let's see, these two, let me see if those are the ones. No, these two. Okay, this is the one we just made. I'm going to put it up there. But these two are the ones, I'm not sure if you can tell or not. You can right there. That I stamped after I glued on the bats. I like it. I did that one that way, and this one I stamped on top of the bats. You can really tell it here because the stamp didn't touch, but it's no big deal to me. I'm definitely not a perfectionist. I used to be. I used to drive myself crazy, but not a perfectionist anymore. And then these two I did exactly like what you just saw me do. Did I put, yes, I did ink up the front and the back. But yeah, really simple, easy journal tags. Like I said, you don't have to use this die cut, and you can cut out circles to put on it. You can cut out things for magazines, but if you make one, if you make a tag, really simple tag, or if you've already made really simple tags, if you will please put your link to that video in the comment, and I will go watch it and I will comment on it, because I love simple, easy things like this. And I wanted these to be flat because I'm probably going to use most of these in my October daily. And if you want to join us, there's a group of us doing the October daily. If you'd like to join us, I will leave the link to Tony at Tony's Witchy Art and Crafts channel, and so you can read about all the information on there. If that's something that you would like to do, we would love to have you join us. And there will be prompts. If you want to follow them, you don't have to follow them. I don't plan on following the prompts. I already have an idea for every day. And I also have videos where I've already made the base for and the pages for my October daily. But this is a simple, easy project. And if you have done tags that are simple and easy, if you would put your link to your video in the comments, I would appreciate it. I will go watch it and I will comment on it. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts.